commentary. A visibly frustrated Joseph Parker. Junior Farr, hands in the air. He has proven the naysayers wrong. This was a very, very close fight indeed in the end. Of course,
let me
we're
mute
watching
it.
it from a commentary point of view.
We're here live watching this fight on The Zone. What's today's date? Saturday, February the 27th, 5:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The card started here in the States. Excuse me. The card started here. The pot. Smoked some pot. Give me a minute. The card started here in the States at about 1:30 a.m. Eastern. I came in at about 2:30 a.m. or so. I think Joseph Parker edged it. Ugly fight. Started off kind of hot, then fizzled out around round 4 or 5. It goes the distance. I wouldn't be surprised if this motherfucker end up in the draw, you know, to try to, like, you know, get them a rematch going. You dig? This is Joseph Parker's first fight back. That is Adesanya right there. He is the sparring partner of Junior Farr, I found out. He is fighting Jan Blachowicz this weekend, next weekend, actually March the 6th on UFC 259. We're going to be here covering that. Looking forward to it. That card is stacked. Stacked, stacked, stacked. So here's the thing. I actually liked the Joseph Parker that fought Anthony Joshua. I like the mover boxer. This one swinging for the fences with all the hugging and all that. He's just been a bit of an underachiever, you know, since then. In my opinion, somebody with the caliber of a Joe Parker should not have lost to a Dylan White. Just my personal opinion. And I didn't expect for him to stop Junior Farr, by the way. So we're going to get you some highlights. Talk about the fight on TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Take your time out. Please like and subscribe the video. Like and subscribe. Watch the video. They're actually about to read the cards now. Let me turn up. Follow me on Twitter at TstreeT4Life. Right there you go. Right there down below. I'm going to put a link down below in the description box. My Twitter's pretty hardcore. I want to get into some stats about Junior Farr, though. You know, he fought Usyk in the amateurs and Joe Parker's in the amateurs. Well, the World Boxing Series, if you know what that is, according to BoxRec.
Fighters in the center ring, please.
Win or loss, this was a win for
that belt on the line.
Junior Farr.
This is very much about who's going
One
into
more
title
time, ladies and
contention.
gentlemen, while we have the opportunity, show your appreciation for these two heavyweight fighters.
Here, let's wait for him to show some highlights.
After 12 rounds of professional championship heavyweight boxing action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the bout 109, 119. Judge 2 scores the bout 113, 115. And Judge 3 scores the bout 111 to 117 for your winner by unanimous decision, fighting in the blue corner!
I have to say, 109, 119. Someone needs a new prescription. The closer and more relevant scorecard, probably 113, 115. Parker was rewarded for his aggression. But there were clear rounds for Junior Farr. And
My bad. Yeah, there were. It wasn't like a really easily, like, scoreable fight. But one thing you could see is that Joseph Parker was doing a better, cleaner work, if that makes sense. So, let's see here. Let's pause right here and we'll be right back. My bad, I heard the phone ringing and I'm like, what the hell? 6 o'clock in the morning, it was my pop. Oh shit.
well, the two coaches getting together.
Okay, I can fast forward now.
Very happy throughout the week.
They're talking to Junior
It's been
Farr.
a week where most people would be feeling. Well, with both fighters now, and although there can only be one winner here tonight in the Square Office for the main event, You got to feel like there's two guys of Kiwi and Pacifica descent who have done a country and their nations very proud. Round of applause for both men, please. Junior, we'll talk to you first. You came out to the song Don't Worry, Be Happy, and you're very happy throughout the week. It's been a week where most people would be feeling the pressure, the expectation, the weight, but it's been something you've enjoyed.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone for turning up tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I, for one, loved it. I loved it.
Great attitude.
Junior, you're a hero. You're a hero to New Zealand. You're a hero to Mate Matonga as well, but also you're a hero to your son, who has got autism, and what you've come out with is through your voice and what you've been saying has been unreal. Do you realise that you're a role model to so many people?
Yes, I try to carry myself as one. And I hope that I influence others to also be kind to one another as well. I walked out to the song Don't Worry, Be Happy, because that's my son's favorite song, and it makes me happy. And when I'm happy, I'm dangerous.
What's your son's name?
Ezra Farr. I think if you guys watch me walking in, you will see me saying something to myself. I'm saying my son's name.
Well, we watched you throughout the week. We've seen you happy. We've seen you doing a lot of wonderful things. We also saw you in there tonight, not just being happy, but being somewhat very stubborn. Very good display from Joyce, who's in the top 5 in the WBO in the world. You let them know who you are, haven't you?
Yeah, that was a tough fight. You know, all credit to Joe Parker. It was a great fight. I think it taught me a great lesson to also pick up my volume. I didn't really get caught by too many punches. The lip and the cut, I think, were just from like rough shots from either the elbow or the forearm. But I felt fine in there. I felt like I clipped him a few times. I felt good. This was great for my confidence, and it is an honor to be in there with the world-ranked heavyweight.
Junior Farr, it is an honour to have 2 world-ranked heavyweights here in New Zealand. We're very proud of what you've done and what you continue to do for both the Tongan flag and the Kiwi flag. Thank you very much. Any sponsors you'd like to thank?
I would like to thank everyone that turned out. City Kickboxing, my beautiful wife, you have been an awesome, you have been paramount to my condition and to my preparation. You have looked after the kids while I've been out training. Shout out to all the wives, to all the fighters. I know it's not easy. Shout out to the autism spectrum disorder community. Shout out to all the parents. I see you guys. I love you guys. Shout out to Prestige Groom Room. Shout out to everyone that has helped me. Dave Wood, Dave, Anith, thank you guys so much. You guys have helped me so much in here. Thank you guys.
Shout out to Junior Farr. Champ, come in here, champ. Joseph Parker,
My bad, I
I know
wasn't trying to
before
be
we talk to
rude.
the fight, you normally have a few words you like to say, so you can have those first.
Mō lava mō moli ve inga me whakataita te mā langi. O i uman mō ia mā whasonga mā junior. Malo au pito. Just want to say to everyone here.
Hey, make sure you like the video. Help a brother
thank you
out.
guys so much for the support. It was a great night of fights, tough night, and I just want to, before I answer any questions, I want to say happy birthday to my granddad in Samoa. It's his birthday today, Opa.
Happy birthday, Grandpapa.
Hi to everyone in Samoa.
Oh, very nice, champ. Now, let's talk fight. There was pressure and expectation on yourself to win and win convincingly. It was a close fight, KP said that, but in terms of having a fellow man from this country being in the top 5 in the world, WBO, that's a credit to this country and to you as fighters, who now you win the ledger in terms of going up 1 fight, 3-2.
Who now? Well, firstly, Junior Farr and his team did a great job. They came here to fight. They came here 100% ready for the fight. And it was a lot closer than we expected. And he put on a great performance. With our team now, I think we're just going to talk with David and Kevin and Matchroom Eddie and Frank and that and see who's next for us.
Were you surprised with the belt and how hard Junior Farr made it, champ?
Yeah, Junior Farr put on a great performance with his team. And I see that he's got a great team behind him. And so there's a lot of things that we have to get back and work on. And it just shows the ring rust from both fighters not being in the ring for over a year.
Well, Joe, it's been on again, off again for this event, but we finally got there. You're on again, but I don't know if you've heard, but you're going to have your celebrations, but we're back down into level 3 lockdown. You've got some time to celebrate it, and maybe with that beautiful family of yours.
Did you notice not a mask of social distancing?
Continue to keep safe. And we're just glad that we're able to have this fight here tonight before it goes into lockdown.
Joseph Parker, just your last word now to the crowd that's been here supporting you for a very long time.
Thank you everyone for coming tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed all the fights. And thank you to my team. Thank you to my coach. Thank you to everyone that's been supporting us from day one. Let's continue the win. And let's continue fighting hard.
Joseph Parker!
All right, let's see if they give us some highlights. Not that there were many. Both fighters got, hit with some big shots, stung a few times. Nobody really looked like they were remotely close to being stopped or knocked out. To be honest with you, I liked the Joseph Parker, as I said earlier, the one that fought Anthony Joshua. Yeah, that's one shot. That's pretty much the biggest shot of the fight right there. By the way, if you didn't get a chance to see this fight, it took place here in the States on the Zone, and Main Event got it in the Oceanic area of Australia and New Zealand, right? So it was pay-per-view over there. Here in the States, $20 a month for the Zone. Also, we're getting Canelo versus Avni Yildirim later on tonight. In about what? That card starts in about 13 hours or so from now. I'm going to be here for that. Boxing all day for me. Then going to watch the Woody Allen documentary and do a video on that. Release our Mortal Kombat reaction review. Take your time out, like the video. I'm guessing that's all the highlights. It wasn't really any highlights. He did get cut. Ooh, pieced him up. So I'm just wondering, where does he go from here? Joseph Parker. The heavyweight division is pretty top heavy right now. And looking at what I've seen from Joseph Parker, it seems as though skill-wise he's on like the back foot. He's just not as good as he used to be to me. I don't know. Maybe some people are saying I rated him too highly. Maybe. So anyway, let's go look at the ranking and see, what is realistically possibly next for Joseph Parker, former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. So here's how it's laying out right now. WBC champion is Tyson Fury. Him and Anthony Joshua are still trying to get this super fight done. I believe it's happening, even though people are saying, I don't think it's going to happen. Anthony Joshua, who defeated Joseph Parker in a very close fight, a fight that was a chess match I enjoyed, is the WBA Super, IBF, and WBO. Usyk, who also, didn't he beat Joe Parker in the amateurs? I know that he beat Junior Fine in amateurs. Usyk on the World Boxing Series. Usyk has been ordered by the WBO to take on Joyce in a rematch in which Usyk won in the amateurs. And that's going to be for the WBO interim. The winner will be the mandatory for Fury versus Joshua. Deontay Wilder, we don't know what he's doing. Charles Martin has declined his IBF eliminator fight against Michael Hunter. So Michael Hunter and Hergovitz were ordered to fight. So it looks like Deontay Wilder and Charles Martin may be happening. Former unified 3-belt champion Andy Ruiz is going to be returning, and it's looking like it's going to be Chris Arreola. Dylan White, what's that, March the 27th? Dylan White's going to be taking on Alexander Povetkin for the WBC interim, and you might as well say a career match. The loser pretty much is done. And that is the heavyweight division, ladies and gentlemen. So where does Joseph Parker fit into that, and who does he fight? Interesting. Now, you can say he could wait for the winner of these fights that I just mentioned, but remember, these fights are not even signed or official yet outside of outside of White and Povetkin. So who does he fight? Does he try to get his hands on Trevor Bryan? Will Don King even allow that? Because Don King is looking at like that being the golden ticket to get the Joshua Fury winner. So Trevor Bryan can disappear until then. Usyk versus Joyce, that's not signed yet. It's not official yet. So, Joseph Parker, he don't want to spend another year waiting, right? Frank Sanchez, That can happen, but what does that get Joseph Parker? I'm imagining Joseph Parker's trying to get into an eliminator spot. Frank Sanchez, Cuban fighter, in the Eddie Reynoso power stable with Canelo, Ryan Garcia, Andy Ruiz, Jose Martinez. Canelo, if I haven't said him already. And we're talking about fights that can realistically happen, as Joe Parker is promoted, by Duco and David Higgins, and he has a co-promotional deal also with Top Rank, and as you can see on the Zone. Not Top Rank, excuse me, Matchroom. Would you say Otto Wallin? But I don't think that can happen. Looks like Otto Wallin is over there flirting on the PBC side. Politically, for those who don't know, we're talking about deep boxing politics. But nonetheless, you can say, okay, for a 1-year layoff, he did pretty good. Against an undefeated fighter in Junior 5, who a lot of people expected for him to KO him. Samoan? I don't know, man. Samoans, I don't know. I didn't expect for this young Samoan to be KO'd. But I guess you can say this is a win for Junior 5. Right, putting on a performance, even though it may not have been the most exciting or talent displayed, but nonetheless, he got to go 12 rounds with a former champion who has been in there with super big names. Like right now, under his scalp, he's got 2 world champions that he's been in the not that he defeated them, 2 world champions and a current. And a former interim champion. So he's fought Dylan White, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz. He even fought and defeated Hughie Fury in a nasty ass fight. So for Carlos Takam, now these are just names that he's got under his belt. And he's only 29 years old. So for a Junior 5 to go 12 with him, in a close fight, it's like, all right, you got oh wait, hold up. There you go. That's kind of a win for him. So anyway, please take your time out, like the video. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Follow me on Twitter at TstreeT4Life. It should be right there. Please subscribe. We cover every single major fight live.